That's right. Yeah, that's right. One of the greatest comedians alive. Does that sound delusional? That's because it is. But Muhammad Ali, you would say that and be like, I am the greatest man, or no, I am the greatest fighter alive. He'd say that, and then there'd be a guy, you know that poster where he's like, and there's a guy on the ground, and most of us are the guy on the ground, you know? We know that's what that's like. Man, can you imagine you're Muhammad Ali? Of course you can't, you've never been him. But everybody can imagine what it's like to be the guy that got beaten up by Muhammad Ali and is now forever on a poster as the guy on the ground. That guy has a name. He was also a famous boxer. Oh no, my girlfriend's sitting in the front row. This isn't good. This is not good. I'm already on stage talking about Muhammad Ali. This isn't good. But no, what is greatness? No, that's the thing. Is Muhammad Ali? He'd be like, I'm the greatest alive, and then he'd punch a guy, and everyone would go, yes, you are. Yes, you are. I was thinking I was in a gas station today, because you have to go to those a lot. You have to go to gas stations frequently if you have a car. And so I was in the gas station, and you know how they have those needle deposit things? I always think about that. I always think, what's funny about needle deposits? And I was like, definitely being the guy who collects those, that's a crazy job. You know what I mean? Having to be the guy who, because how do you get in? Do you just, pick them out? 1, 2, or if you're a guy that already has, a blood disease or AIDS, you're just like, oh, I poked myself, whoops. But, I don't know. I really like babies. That's the thing. That's the thing you can't talk about as a man. People are always like, white men can't say the N-word. It's like, no, we can't talk about babies in public. I say the N-word in my car. I don't care. But no, babies is what I want to talk about. Sorry, you're already upset about that. But here, I say to everybody when I'm driving, I say to everyone, you fucking baby. That's what I say. But anyway. But babies are great. I want to take pictures of babies, you know? I want to take photos of them because I think they're cute, and I want to send them to my girlfriend. I do. Be like, let's make one. But what I really want is I really just want to have the pictures for me. I just want to be like, I love babies so much. But because they make me happy. There's not a lot of things on earth that provide joy. Also, I realized you can do this. Did you know that you can talk into a microphone like this, and people can still hear you? Why didn't we do this during COVID? That's what I'm trying to understand. Everybody kept on taking a spray bottle and being all like, let's wipe it off, get all the germs away. We'd spray liquid into an electrical device. Yeah, that won't break it. But no, you can talk like this into a microphone, and it still works. People can still hear you. It's weird. It sounds weird. I definitely sound like one of those commercials. I smoked cigarettes for the last 35 years. But anyway, I don't know, maybe it worked better on the microphone last night. Different microphones. But my point is babies are cute. And I love them. They make me feel a sense of joy that none of you can give me. And I'll never, no matter what mountains I Everest in comedy, babies are the only thing that gives me true, pure, when you shake them, you know? Shake their chubby, fat cheeks, you know? Bless all babies. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I have a lot of baby material. I have a lot. First thing I've noticed about babies, first of all, is the babies that you see when you're driving, and you see the babies on the billboards, which I hate that there's a political angle to it. They should just have pictures of babies on billboards while you're driving, just so you're like, it's nice to see a baby. It always has to be a fucking opinion attached to the baby. I don't need the political opinion connected to the baby. But also, why is it on every anti-abortion billboard, all the babies on the billboard already look like they're in heaven? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? That it's like, they're like God's angels, and you're all like, is he already meeting them? Like, what the fuck? And then when you think about it, actually, like, killing babies is the most ethical thing to do if it sends them to God right away. That's the most ethical thing. You should drown every baby while during a baptism. You're born into sin! Like, just Bernie Mac as a pastor. Goddamn! But that's my opinion. But also about babies, it's like, people will be like, babies are gross! Babies are gross. There was like a ton of girls like this in high school. There was an anti-baby movement that happened. Babies are gross! I love abortion and babies are gross. Okay? It's like, I had a girlfriend like that in high school. She was like, Alex, babies are disgusting. Babies are gross. I was like, you have a piss fetish and like it when men spit on you. How are babies gross? How are babies? You tried anal on the first date. How are babies gross? Babies ain't gross, bitch. You nasty ass bitch.
Oh my god.
Baby all over your face. Sorry, baby. This was an old girlfriend, an old flame. Got to chain the dragon. Chain the dragon. But no, but people like, another thing about babies is, I can talk about babies all night. I'm on shrooms right now. I can fucking go off on babies now. Fucking life and death, babies and old people. But the last thing I want to say about babies is fucking, oh yeah, when people get pissed about babies crying on an airplane. Have you ever heard a baby cry? It's not that bad. It's just like it's not loud. But people act like it's the worst noise they've ever heard. Nothing worse than a baby crying on an airplane. When I'm president, all babies are dead on airplanes. No babies on airplanes. It'll be a huge deal. No babies on the airplane. But people complain about babies on the airplane as if a crying baby on the airplane is the worst thing that's ever happened to an airplane. You know what I mean? Lest we forget the terrorist attack that happened due to 26 crying babies. You know what I mean? By the way, also, if a bunch of baby terrorists, crying baby terrorists, did hijack an airplane, what would they even get in heaven? 72 crying babies? Like, what the fuck? Well, 72 crying baby virgins? Because every baby is a virgin, you hope. And, alright, that's where I'll end.